200,000 days. Does it seem like a lot? A little? The average person lives to be 76 years old, if you're lucky. 200,000 days, does that seem like a lot to you? Now, regardless of your answer, 200,000, if you live 200,000 days, that would be over 500 years old you'd be. The reality is, when you're 76 years old, that's 28,000 days. 28,000 days. I'll bring you guys with me here. 28,000 days. That's what you get. I don't think people really understand it. And I hope at the end of this video, this video just changes your life. You get 28,000 days. Now let's think about it for a second real quick. Most of us are in school from 0 to 18. And when you're in school, well, you're kind of going with what society says. You're in the river of society. So by the time you finish school, you've used up about 6,500 days. So you're down to 22,000 days before you even move out of your parents or wherever you're living at. It's home. So let's say you're super lucky. I know you guys are here. I'm Lucky Luke. You guys are here. You're lucky as well. Let's say you know your career at 18 years old. You don't go to college and you only work for 40 years. That's it. 40 years, that's it. So you retired 58 years old. You worked from 18 to 58. That's 14,000. That's 14,000 days working to retire at 58. And let's say you're not, and you're working till you're 65. By the time you're 65, you already used up 22,000, you've used up 18,000 days. Used up 18,000 days. Plus the 6,000 from 0 to 18. And like most people, if you retire at 65 and the average age is 76, what that means is you have 11 years. And 11 years is about 4,000 days. 4,000 days left. And honestly, the way the world's growing with inflation and everything, in a couple years, I wouldn't be surprised if people are working till they're 69, 71 years old. And the average lifespan is 76. And most people are, after 3 years of retiring, are in the worst shape of their life. Physically, mentally, emotionally. I don't want this on any of you. I'm actually making this video because I want to help you all avoid the pain. Life is so important. Life is so precious. As I'm kind of here and I'm just kind of exploring and living my life, I love my life, I love my mistakes, I love the things that I learn, I love the way that I'm able to help, I love the impact that I'm able to have. But as I've learned more and expanded my own insight and mindset and what I see and my awareness, what I'm doing is not enough for me to just bring you guys along and kind of show you all these cool things. I was like, there's something deeper. There's a deeper reason that I'm here. There's a deeper reason that I have you here. And I want to use this platform and the attention that I get to really give you guys the tools to really start living your life. Like, what are you waiting for? I'll take you guys on a little walk, but literally, my video got cut out. But what are you waiting for? Like, for me, I love creating content and having you all enjoy and be along for my ride. I know there's a lot of you new people around here, but one thing I'm starting to realize is that there's people who are hungry. And I want to make sure that while you're here, you're being fed. You're being fed with things that are going to help you get what you want. Most importantly, even if it's spending time just to decide what you want, I want to use this channel to share the things that have got me here. Because I've been at a point where I've experienced the whole spectrum from the top to the bottom, or from the really bottom to the top. I've been all over. From wanting to just travel the world, I thought that was what my goal was. I thought my goal was just to play basketball, have the dream job, the dream life. But one thing that happens is we spend so much time to get this one thing that we think we need, we want. For a lot of people, I know this is true of my clients, a lot of them that signed with me, we got to this realization in our calls, was they want to travel. And then you realize you don't want to do something. You realize actually what you want is the feeling from doing something. And what you realize, you can have that feeling anytime. So what's the deeper reason for you wanting what it is that you say that you want? And now I feel as if I've learned so much, and as I said, my awareness has been up so much, and noticing so much more, and having conversations with you all in the comments and in messaging, that it's about something deeper than just traveling. It's about something deeper than just exploring. It's about something bigger than that. And when you realize how precious, the book that I'm reading right now, it keeps on saying life is precious. It keeps saying life is precious, life is precious. And I don't think that we understand it. I don't think we understand how precious it is. How that we get one shot at this. You get one shot. Doesn't matter if you're watching this and you're 19 years old or you're 69 years old. You get one shot at this. Some of you watching are scared to take risks. We're going to talk about that. You're going to learn how if you're scared to take a risk, what can you actually achieve that's great if you don't want to take a risk? I think about myself as a pro athlete. I think about how good of a shooter could I have been if I don't want to take a risk. Because to become great at it, you have to shoot. You have no choice. And I want to teach you guys and show you all, because I realize how much I love teaching and I love helping you guys. I love working with my clients. I love getting paid to help people better their lives. I love helping people no matter where they are, even if they can't do anything for me. And since I've been traveling, and I'm here in Puebla in Mexico, which I would never guess here is Mexico, and I've realized that being here and speaking with people is that so many people are just sitting around waiting for something. Waiting for something to be over. I think I heard that in the show The Good Place. Spend our time waiting for things to be over, waiting for work to be over, waiting for the kids to be out the house, waiting for the vacation to be over so you can go back to work and then go back to and it's like, life is so much more than that. I don't think people understand it. You can create exactly what you want. And I want to use this platform to share those things with you and to help you guys achieve what you actually truly desire. And I know I went through so much in my mind, like literally my brain was fighting itself. Like, no, Luke, you make travel videos, just keep making travel videos, make them more entertaining, like show all the things that you give away to the local people, and that'll help your channel blow up and get people watching, but that's not what my heart wants to do. And in the creativity space, I've never done something that I didn't want to do. I never posted a video I didn't want to post, unless I've told you that, but I still ended up posting it. I tell you guys before. But now it's really about getting you guys to live this life, like to do what you want, live how you want. Like, fear is always there. Fear is right behind me. Fear is right behind me all the time. What if your business doesn't work out? What if you stop making the money? What happens if you have to pay a whole lot to a certain thing? We have to help out some people that actually really need it. What if one of your family members gets sick and now all this stuff that you've accrued and done, you have to give up now? That stuff is always there. And I want to use my platform, my channel, to help you guys to get that life that you want. For some of you guys, you have no idea what you want. Some of you guys, I don't want to be in this job anymore. But yet you stay there. Oh, I'll figure it out. This is like the classic line that I hear before I start working with a client. This is the first thing. I just said I'll figure it out. You're going to figure it out with the same mind that's got you and kept you where you are. Is that what you're telling me? And I want to use this platform to help you guys. So this week, this is actually the third video, by the way, that I'm making because my video cut out. But I don't believe I've told you this. This whole week, and maybe even longer, I want to create a video talking about mistakes that I've made. Mistakes that I've made in business and travel, and not deciding what I wanted, and relationships and things that I want to help you. I want to serve you all. I'm not doing my standard right now for serving you. I'm nowhere close to it. Sharing the entertaining part, the fun parts of my life is cool. but that's not the service that I want to do anymore. Of course, I'll still post videos. I love making vlogs, and I love that. But to do only that is actually doing a disservice because of all this energy that I have now. Before it was difficult. I was working with clients and speaking engagements and creating content and doing this. I didn't have space to, my one creative place, I can't create there. Didn't have the space for it mentally, but now I do. So my goal here is to help to get you guys to start living the life that you want. I'm tired of seeing people doing what they hate. I'm tired of seeing people just suffering. I'm tired of seeing people just sitting around all day, 12 hours a day, like in the same place that they don't want to be, in the freezing cold or super hot, and they have all this energy and all this creative space and they have all this experience and all these things in their mind, and they don't express it, so they stay in the same place. When the world we live in now, it's not necessary anymore. Not necessary anymore. So it's my sincere hope for you all who are ready for that you can take away from these videos that'll be out and the teachings that I'll have for you all. And like I say, I don't want to be in a sense of trying to sell you all to get into my group coaching or get in working one-on-one with me. My hope is that even from watching this stuff here, by the way, I do have a free school. You don't have to pay anything for that. But I hope to give you so much more value here even that you'll be able to take what it is here, run with it, and the big goal is to help other people. My paid services are really for people who are spreading the message to a whole lot of people and serving people on massive scale. But for the people who can't even help themselves and are struggling and don't want to admit it, I hope that this will help to bring you guys an awareness and just a self-realization and honest to help you discover what it is that you truly, truly want. And honestly, just what you want, because you'll be surprised how many people have no idea what they want. So on that note, I'm here in Puebla. I want to thank you for being here. I hope you got something from this video. Would love to hear from you in the comments, and any topics, any thoughts that come to your minds. Would love that help. And on that note, from here, I am actually going to finish my walk. I want to thank you for being here. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of your support, and I'll speak to you tomorrow. And in the meantime, everyone always remember to work hard, be brave, and don't forget to smile. Ciao.